Well, welcome back. Check out what I have for you today. This is called the Detailing Clay Mitt, put out by Shine Master, which is another name for Maxshine. And who doesn't want Maxshine versus less shine? Okay, so this is what's called a decontaminating mitt, clay mitt. There's many things or many labels attached to it. I have to say, because I want to review this for you guys, first off, what you need to know is that anyone with a car is eventually going to need to decontaminate it. So let me explain. There's this stuff called pollution. It's floating around in the air. You breathe it. The dirt lands on your paint. It sits there. Those particles, or some of the particles, will become permanent fixtures to your paint. That is unwanted for various reasons. One, it literally means that dirt is stuck to your paint. Traditional washing, waxing, and even polishing will not remove all of it. Therefore, you need a dedicated step called decontaminating your car, and this is where a mitt like this comes in. You may have heard of the detailing clay. Now, this has been around longer than these have. This is kind of updated technology. Does it mean it's better than this? Not necessarily. Often, in many cases, when it comes to the world of detailing and the choices of tools, it's just a matter of preference. What do you like best? Everything has its trade-offs. This is cool because it's two-sided. So you can wash your car with it, hose it off, now you've got a clean car, and then you can flip this over before you dry your car off, spritz a little dedicated clay lube if you like, or just immediately go into decontaminating your paint with the water that's left over from washing your car that's now clean. Yes, you use this on a clean car, but because it grips the surface of anything that you put it on, you need some kind of lubricant, which can be as simple as using tap water. But there's many opinions out there that will say, oh, you've got to use a dedicated clay lube, Darren. You just have to, because you're going to scratch your car paint if you don't use a dedicated clay lube and you only use water. Well, yes and no. Once again, depends on who you ask. If you ask me, it's irrelevant. But like everything else, not all clay lube is created equally. What do I mean by that? Well, some clay lube is actually slicker, slipperier, or the lubricity, which is a $10 word for the day, lubricity, meaning that it allows you to rub this across your paint easier rather than harder. This is my CSI waterless wash that I make from my other CSI products. You can always check the links below, by the way, and find these tools, these products for your own use. And now, certain things will allow this to slide back and forth across your paint easier rather than harder. Because in order to use it, you have to rub it back and forth across your paint as it shears away those paint contaminants. Because what we're trying to achieve is a silky smooth finish. Once you've created that, you mop up that jizz, and then you proceed to follow up with a car paint sealant or a car wax, because now you want to protect your car. You've decontaminated it, now you want to protect it. So that's my little review in like 6,000 words or less. So far in my professional experience, this is the best, most quality made, if that even makes sense, the highest quality clay mitt that I've ever seen, for many reasons. It's all about the details. So this is pretty universal, this material. I don't think there's a whole lot of difference between the different clay mitts, whether you're using like this old nanoskin version or any of the other endless versions out there. So I think that's pretty standardized, but it's all the other details where I can put my hand into this. It's got a ribbed collar so it'll stay somewhat secure on my hand. It's quality materials. It's actually embroidered, which, talk about details. It's got what I consider the safest material for washing your car, which is this chenille fibers. So it's got this on the other side. So I'm going to give Maxshine, or in this case, Shine Master, which I think might just be a trademark for Maxshine, which is different than a registered mark. Anyhow, that's a whole nother can of worms. I'm going to just say for the record that this is the highest quality one that I've ever had in my hands. That's just me. It's my opinion. I'm not getting paid by them, by the way. I did meet them at the SEMA show 2019, based on when you're watching this. So I was impressed with what I saw. So I thought I'd do a review on it. With that said, leave me the comments below. Always check below because there's going to be links that will take you to my website that will go into more detail, pun intended, if you want to learn more for greater understanding and comprehension so that you can get better results into your world. With that said, I will see you on the next video.